So I'll be handling this subject ME16017 Entrepreneurship Development. So it is a very important paper for each semester because you would be passing out of this college after your studies are over. Some may opt for higher studies, some may opt for jobs, and some may try to go for become entrepreneurs, right? So this paper should be a simple guideline for you. So in case if you are going to become an entrepreneur, we are going to this paper will help you understand what is the basics of entrepreneurship development, what is an entrepreneur, and how will you motivate yourself to be an entrepreneur, what is the types of businesses you can start as an entrepreneur, how to finance and account your business, how to do an audit, how to break even your business, how to maximize your profits, and last one, support to entrepreneurs. So we are going to see how the government is giving support to budding entrepreneurs. On what way the government is changing its industrial policy so that entrepreneurs are going to be developed in the society. So we are having 5 units, as you know, in this subject. The first one is entrepreneurship. So we are going to see in unit one about entrepreneur. So who is an entrepreneur? What are the characteristics of an entrepreneur? How will he be? And next one, we are going to see types of entrepreneurs. So what all the different types of entrepreneurs you have, types of entrepreneurs. Then we are going to see what's an entrepreneur, difference between entrepreneur and entrepreneur. The entrepreneur, he's going to start his own business and he's going to provide jobs. And entrepreneur is he's going to work under an entrepreneur. So that's the name given to entrepreneur and entrepreneurship in economic growth. So how the entrepreneurs are going to assist the growth of the country, how they are going to economically support the country's growth, and finally, if the factors affecting his growth. So what all factors you should consider, which is going to change or affect his growth. So the first unit is going to be the very basics of entrepreneurship, the basic qualities required for an entrepreneur. Okay, and second unit is fully about motivation because you are starting a new business and you are going to when you are going to venture into a field which is not known to you, but you have all the ideas with you. So how will you successfully lead the business? So that is your unit two is going to be fully about motivation. So what are the major motives influencing an entrepreneur? So why did he come to this business? What are his motives? And how will he succeed in his business? So achievement, what is he going to achieve in society? Motivation, who is going to motivate him? Is he a self-motivated guy, or people society is going to motivate him? The required training, what is required, the self-rating, business games, what tactics he is going to apply to his business to make it successful, thematic perception test. So all these things are going to be influencing about an entrepreneur, and each entrepreneur has a different role to play in his business. Stress management. In case if the business is going dull or if he is in loss, how is he going to manage the business? So that is going to be stress management. Then entrepreneurship development programs. So these programs are organized by the government as well as by the private organizations to give training for budding entrepreneurs, the need and objectives. Why you need to organize these programs frequently and what are the objectives you are going to derive out of this ED programs, entrepreneurship development programs. Third one is business. Unit three is going to be about the business. So we are going to see what are the different types of business that can be started by an entrepreneur. So you have you have many government organizations helping you in starting up this business. So we are going small enterprises. What is the definition of small enterprise? What is the classification? What is the ownership structure? What is the hierarchy of your leadership? Project formulation steps involving setting up a business, identifying, selecting a good business opportunity, market survey and research, techno-economic feasibility assessment, preparation of preliminary project reports, project appraisal, sources of information, specification of needs and agencies. So this is fully about related to your business. You are going to here they are going to discuss only about small enterprises. So small enterprises, what are the different types of enterprises you have? How is the ownership structure available there? How are you going to identify a good business opportunity? How we are going to do the market survey research? to see if that is feasible or not, how we are going to prepare your reports for setting up that business appraisal, and finally, why you are going to do this classification of needs and agencies. Unit 4 is about financing and accounting. So, sources of finance, terms, loans, capital structure, financial institution, management of working capital, costing. See, this is fully about money. So, how are you going to handle money? Where are you going to get your loans? Whether you're going to get short-term loans or long-term loans, where is your capital coming? And how is your company defined as a financial institution? And how we are going to manage your capital, costing, what all the cost is involved in your business. Break-even analysis means whether you are running in profit or loss. Taxation, you have income tax and GST now. So we are going to see how we are going to make your business taxable, how we are going to encompass all these rules in your business. This is financing and accounting. And last unit is support to entrepreneurs. So support means in case if business is very dull or it is going to be in loss, how we are going to support it. Sickness in small business. Sickness means dullness or having very less profit or loss. Concept, magnitude, costs and consequences, and corrective measures. So how we are going to analyze what is the cause and what is the consequence of that, and how we are going to eradicate that using corrective measures. Incubators. So incubators is organizations which are going to help you to start a new business or a company. Government policies for MSME and startup. So what is the government policy for MSME and startup? Growth strategies in small industry, expansion, diversification, joint venture, merger, and subcontracting. The expansion is expanding your same business over different areas. Diversification is your venturing into new areas of business. Joint venture is tying up with companies, and merger is in case if any loss, you're going to merge your units, and then you're going to uh, reduce the number of units you're going to have. And subcontracting. Subcontracting means you take up a business and you again give it as a contract to some other company. That is subcontracting. So these are the 5 units you have in entrepreneurship development. And see the outcome of this course. The outcome of this course is upon completion of the course, students will be able to gain knowledge and skills required to run a business successfully. See, again, this is completely theoretical. We are going to study. So if you study, if you take part in this course, what is assured is you will get a clear idea of how to become entrepreneurs, and what all you will have data in hand. You will know data in hand, what all the issues you are going to face, what are the financial aid available from outside sources. So those things will be available to you in hand before you start your business. And when you become an entrepreneur, everything is dynamic. Okay, so the market conditions are not same, and things are not static. The share market, everything is varying, right? So things are going to change dynamically, and you are going to apply these concepts and ensure that whatever business you start is sustaining for long term, and you're able to reap profits out of your business. Okay, any doubts you have in the syllabus? Anybody is having any clarification in the syllabus? See, this subject is very dry, so I need interaction from you people. If you keep quiet, then nothing is going to work out. And if you just unmute yourself and go out somewhere, merely getting attendance is not going to help you at all. So please interact as much as possible. So I like asking a lot of questions. So I will call by your name and I'll ask you to answer questions. You might be prepared for that. So be alert anytime during the class. You might be called to explain a point, or you might be called to